Number one is called as how to create the work repository. In creation of work repository, we understand around 153 tables are available. These 153 tables are available. These 153 tables are making backend work repository corresponding work. Let us say down the line I'll create one project, or down the line I'll create one model. This all information is going to store in the work repository in 153 tables. Now again we created one thing that is called as technologies. We created in the technology, two types of technologies are there. One is called as physical architecture technology, second is logical architecture technologies. So in physical architecture technology, it is exactly your real-time database, whatever available, that naming conventions you are using, and we are trying to go for that. And coming to the logical technologies, whatever name you want to give it, you can give it. And only one logical technology may be mapped with a number of physical technologies, But to map logical technologies with the physical technologies, we require one thing that is called as context. Okay. Let us go and try to understand next things today, that is called as creating the model. Next is what, sir? Creating model. What is model actually? What is model? Let us say first point is models are the objects that will store in the metadata in ODI. Till this point of time, I didn't talk about the metadata. Metadata means what, sir? Table name, column name, okay, view name, synonym name. These all things will be falling under metadata. This metadata is storing in one object. That object is known as model. Under model only, we have these all table names, column names, data types, view names. All the things will be available under this one. Next, they contain a description of a relational data model. It is a group of data stores. A data store is a ODI terminology, sir. A data store is known as what, sir? Table. Whatever we have the table in the Oracle database, same table will call it as what, sir? Data store. So EMP is one table as for the Oracle database. EMP is one data store as for the ODI. So both are synonyms. Data store and table are synonyms. Now, stored in a given schema and a given technology. So this table is available under the schema. The schema is available under the technology. Now, a model typically contains metadata reverse engineered from the real data model. That is, it may be database, it may be flat file, it may be XML file, it may be any one thing, whatever you are utilizing it. Here one word is available, that is very important word, that is called as what, sir? Reverse engineered. What is the meaning of reverse engineered is, let us say I defined one object, EMP, I defined it. If I click on the button, reverse engineered button, for our better understanding purpose, let me go and show it here. I am going to the ODI menu, then click on connect. I am trying to connect your work repository. I am making sure your connection is RR ITEC and it is connecting towards a work repository. Then I am trying to click on OK. Once it is connected, I want to go to one tab. The tab is available here, Designer tab. It's trying to connect. Okay, if I go to the Designer tab, as of now there is no models are available under the Models tab. Suppose if I am looking for one model, then what I can do is I can click on one new model. Then let us say for our understanding purpose only I am doing, right? Let us say I am giving the name as test. I need to select here one technology. This technology is, let us say I am giving as Oracle is my technology. And I want to select here, schema is equal to logical schema is SORC is source underscore what, sir? This spelling mistake is happened yesterday, it seems to be. Next is what, sir? I have here one button. That button is called as reverse engineer. If I click on this reverse engineer, what it is going to happen? That we need to understand. Okay. Now as of now I am trying to save it. Whenever I saved it here, I am seeing the test. Under the test, do I have any tables available here, sir? No. But if I want to click on this reverse engineer, whenever I clicked on the reverse engineer, it is taking what, sir? Bonus table. Bonus table is going to come shortly. And also it is going to take one more table, also it is going to take, let us say DEPT, EMP tables also it is coming. Employee table, vendor table, DEP table, these all things are coming and storing here. So at this moment it is going to this logical schema corresponding whatever physical schema is available. That physical schema contains what, sir? Some tables. Those all tables is trying to pull into the model. That's what the reverse engineering. Reverse engineering is nothing but what, sir? Getting metadata information from database to ODI. Reverse engineering is useful to get the metadata information from database to ODI. That is what the main benefit of the reverse engineering. Now we'll try to understand more points about reverse engineering down the line. I hope you people understand what is the meaning of third point. A model typically contains metadata reverse engineered from the real data models. It may be database, it may be a float file, it may be a XML file or COBOL copybook or LDAP structure, anything else. Fourth one, database models can be designed in ODI. The appropriate DDLs can then be generated by ODI for all necessary environments, development, QA and production. What is the meaning of database models? Let us just now we take an EMP table, DP table from the database to here we imported, right? Then what is happening backend, sir? Some corresponding details are generated or not? DDLs are generated. These DDLs will be generated as for the development environment, QA environment, production environment. Next one. Reverse engineering is an automated process to retrieve metadata to create or update a model in the ODI. So now I created here one model, yes or no, sir? Down the line, let us say some table, one column is added. Already I imported what, sir, here? Employee table I imported here. In this employee table, one column is added in the database or one column is deleted in the database. Again, if I go and if I click on reverse engineer, what will happen, sir? All the updates I am going to get here also. You got my point? That's what the meaning of this point here. Reverse engineering is an automated process to retrieve metadata to creating as well as to update a model in ODI. Next one. Yeah. That will be added. No, not all the schema. So you mean to ask the question is, suppose I added only one column in the EMP table. Okay, if for that I need to verify all the tables. I need to verify only this table. That's what is question. You can verify only this table. As of now, I didn't show the remaining options and all here. If you go and see here, a percentage of what's our EMP percentage is available simply. If I want, I can select only what's here EMP percentage. I can put here, or just only EMP you want, right? So give as EMP. Then what will happen is, even if we want to go for the select reverse engineering also, you can go for the select reverse engineering. Then you can observe here, whatever things are available, only those things will be coming. Based on the filter condition, whatever I give, let us say, I am giving like this, I am giving. E percentage I am giving. Then if I go for the select reverse engineering, then I got here two things. Whatever you want the tables you can select here and you can go for reverse engineering. Okay, these things I will explain anyhow down the line. As of now, one point is, you understand the point is, reverse engineering is an automated process to retrieve metadata to create or update a model in ODI. Next, reverse engineering, also known as RKM. RKM stands for Reverse Engineering Knowledge Module. Reverse Engineering Knowledge Module. So, knowledge module is the one predefined template kind of things, predefined code. We have a number of knowledge modules are available. Down the line, we are going to understand one by one. So this knowledge module, whatever it is doing is, whenever I click on the reverse engineering, it is going and it is contacting the database, it is pulling all the metadata. For that they written back in some code or not, sir? That code only we are calling it as RKM. Now this reverse engineering are divided into two types. One is called as standard reverse engineering, second is called as customized reverse engineering. If you go and see in this one, I have here two buttons are there. One is called as standard. Second is available, that is called as customized. If I want only table or view or queues, whatever I want, I can select here. This is what the two things are available. One is standard, second is customized. Now, standard and customized difference is what we need to understand. For that, see this one. Standard reverse engineering uses JDBC connectivity feature to retrieve metadata then writes it to the ODI repository. Internally mechanism, what is happening, sir? It will use a JDBC connection, it will go to the database and try to retrieve the metadata. Next, requires a suitable driver. Suppose you are using Oracle database, means Oracle corresponding JDBC driver is required. If you are using SQL server, means SQL server corresponding JDBC driver is required. If you are using Netezza, means Netezza corresponding JDBC driver is required. That is what the limitation here. The driver must be there in our things. Next, customize. Sorry. Yeah, drivers automatically will come, but still, suppose it is not there, it is bound to work. That's what I want to tell you. Okay, it will be in ODI automatic. The JDBC drivers are available with you. Don't worry. The installation only those drivers are coming. We are not doing any extra work to get the drivers. Okay. Next one is available, that is called as customized reverse engineering. Reads metadata from the application or database system repository, then writes this metadata in the ODI repository. So system repository means is, let us say I am trying to run here one query. I am trying to run one query here. Let us say Scott, connect it, then Tiger, select star from TAB. Now, TAB table, did you create the TAB table, sir? No. It is a system table. It is a system table. Like this, I have a number of tables are available. All underscore columns, there is a one table. Okay, user objects, there is a one table. N number of tables are available. These all tables are storing the metadata information. What are the tables are there? What are the columns are there? If I go for the customized information, what it is going to do is, it is going to read the metadata. It is going to read the metadata from system repository. That is nothing but TAB table. This kind of table. TAB is a one table, right? From the tables directly, it is going to read it. Now, use a technology-specific strategy implemented in a reverse engineering knowledge model. This is also using what, sir? RKM only it is using. And if you go and see this diagram, you come to understand the difference between these two things, standard method and customized method. If you go and see standard method, what it is trying to do is, it is using JDBC driver, is directly pulling the table, directly contacting the table and trying to pull here. In case of customized, it is going for what, sir? System tables is going like system table. One of the example is what, sir? TAB is the one of the example system table. From the system table, is trying to get the data. In this one, it is not using JDBC driver. So two types of reverse engineering is possible. One is called as standard reverse engineering. There we require JDBC connection. It is directly contacts the table. In case of customized information, it is going to contact the system tables. From system tables, it is trying to pull the actual table information. Sorry. Normally, we won't go with the customized reverse engineering. We'll go with the JDBC only. But this is what the tool is supporting. That's what I want to tell. Tool has two methods are available. One is standard, second is customized. If you go for the standard means it's going to take help of JDBC. If you go for the customized means it's going to take help of system tables. Yeah, if it is the case, some drivers are not available for some other things, then you can go for this one. Yeah. Let us say I have here some files are available. Down the line I am going to show this one also. Let us say fixed format file is available or delimited format file is available. These things also I can do the standard or customized reverse engineering I can do and I can get it. Okay, how to do these things we come to understand. As of now, tell me what is the first point is what do you mean by reverse engineering, sir? Getting metadata from database to ODI model is called as reverse engineering. This reverse engineering is divided into how many types? Two types. What are those? One is standard method, second is customized method. In standard method, what I am trying to do? I am trying to contact directly database tables by using JDBC drivers. Next, in customized method, what I am doing, sir? I am trying to contact database repository tables. Database repository tables. That means TAB tab, all underscore columns, that repository tables I am contacting and I am getting the information. That is what the customized reverse engineering. Yeah, data repository that is called as. In ODI tables are called as data stores. That is correct. If you want, you can go and you can see that one. If I right click on this one, test, then we are getting one option that is called as new data store. A data store is called in the ODI is what, sir? A table. Data store in ODI is not generally known as table. Same name. Say columns are same name. Columns are same name. Now coming to the next point here. Next point. Some other methods of reverse engineering is also possible. One is called as delimited format reverse engineering. File if you want to read it, you can read it. Fixed formatting reverse engineering. Using graphical wizard, we can read the COBOL copybooks, anything. Or you can read XML files also, you can read. These are some other methods also available in the reverse engineering. Always you cannot expect your data, your source should be what's that? Normal relational database. Sometimes it may be flat file also. If it is a flat file, my ODI also need to support how to take that flat file into consideration. That is the reason they have some other reverse engineering are available, how to pull from the file and how to pull from the XML file, these all things. Next one, reverse engineering is incremental. What is the meaning of incremental? New metadata is added, but old metadata is what, sir? Not removed. Old metadata is not removed. That means, let us say I added one column here. Let us say today you reverse engineered, then one column is added into the ODI. Then one column is added into what, sir? ODI. This so and so column in the products attributes, this column product code is there. The product code removed in the database. If I go and apply reverse engineering, this product code will not be removed from here. Product code is still available here. Only the new things will be added here. Already added things will not be deleted. For example, if you want to do this exercise, you can do it also. Let us say I want to create one table. I want to create one table in the SCOT schema. Let us go and create it. Tell me one table, what do you want, sir? Create table. Let us say test. Okay, and this is a column 1 number and column 2 number. Something I created, I am trying to execute it. This one I want to import to here. Let us go here. Let us go and try to select here reverse engineering. What is the name we given, sir? Test we given. So T I am selecting here. Standard. Then go for the reverse engineer. Select reverse engineering. What is that? There is not appearing. It's not case sensitive actually. Okay, let us go and see it now. Okay. It is a case sensitive. TEST is there. Let us say I am selecting this test. Click on the reverse engineer. Click on OK. Then you can observe here shortly test is going to come into the picture. Test is came here. If I expand this test under the attributes, what are things are there? Column 1 and column 2. And if you go back, what I am trying to do the modifications in the test is, let us say, right click on this one, then go for somewhere I have here describe option. Okay, that is not coming. We need to refresh maybe. Okay, let us say I want to add here one column. I want to add here. How I can add it, sir? Go to the columns. I want to add here one column. Go to the actions menu, then column, then add one column. The column name is what's that? Column 3. I am adding it. Column 3 I am adding. The type is equal to number. Click on apply. And I am trying to delete one column here. I am trying to delete one column here. Go to the action menu, then go for column, then drop the column. Column 2 I am trying to drop it. Apply. Click on OK. Now I modified like this, right? Now tell me, if I go and if I do reverse engineering, column 3 will be added, but column 2 is deleted or not deleted? That's what my question. That's what we need to understand. I am trying to click on again reverse engineer button. Then column 3 is added. Column 2 is what, sir? Column 2 is also deleted, right? Actually, this is one good thing which I to observe now only, which is one good thing. Then I need to correct this document also. In case of up to 11G version, this is not happening like this. So the columns are not deleting. It is doing always incremental things. Well, I mean to say, new metadata is added, but old metadata is what, sir? Not removed. That means once I import into the ODI, then there will not be removing it. Even though in the database side it is there, it is deleted. It is not removing here. We used to delete manually, but that is happening here. So new metadata is added, and old data and old metadata is what, sir? Removed, and old metadata is removed. So both the things are happening now. Column 1 and column 1 is what, sir? Still it is available, it's like that only. Column 2 is deleted. Column 3 is added. It's excellent job actually. Excellent job. Now if people understand this point very clearly, let us move on to the next one. Process. Process is how to create the model. How to create the model process we are trying to understand. Actually already we created the model. This was the model creation. Let us say I am trying to delete this one as of now. For our understanding purpose only I created the test for running nodes purpose. Let me recap whatever we discussed, then I will go for the next points. What you learned, sir? First point, a model is nothing but a metadata storage location. Simple words, a model is nothing but what, sir? Metadata storage location. For example, your column names, your table names, your views names down the line. It may be synonyms names, stored procedure names. Everything is going to store end of the day in the model only. Second one is, into the model we'll get data, metadata using reverse engineering. The reverse engineering is useful to contact the Oracle database, and ODI is a mediator. So reverse engineering is going to get the metadata from Oracle database to ODI model. This reverse engineering is divided into two types. One is called as standard reverse engineering. Second is called as customized reverse engineering. In standard reverse engineering, it is going to use as JDBC drivers and directly contact the table and try to import here. In case of customized reverse engineering, it is going to contact the database system tables is contacting and trying to get the required things here. Okay, we need to give the first priority to the JDBC drivers only. Standard method only. If standard method is not possible due to XYZ reason, the driver is not available or some driver is not working, some XYZ reason, then we need to go for customized things. Now, let us go and try to create this one. Let me give control to someone. Kumar, I am giving control to you. I gave control to you. Please go and try to create this model. Go to Designer Navigator, click on New Model Filter. Go to Designer Navigator. Then I have models over there. Expand their models. Click on the New. In line with the models, we have one drop down is available. Yes, that is the one. There you can create what's a new model filter, whatever you want, you can create it. As of now, I am asking to create new model folder. I am asking to create, right? Click on the new model folder. No, top one. That's correct. You are correct, sir. Go ahead. Give the name as, what is the name I am suggesting here? New model folder. Name it as RR ITEC model folder. I given same thing I am providing it. Click on save option. Whenever you saved it, we can see here RR ITEC model folder is came. Under this model folder, what I want to create it. This was the new model folder I went and I created this model, and I am right click on this model folder. I am creating new model. I am trying to create it. Please try to create it. Right click on the RR ITEC model folder, then new model, not the new model folder again. New model I am asking. Delete this one first. Right click, then go for new model. And what is the name I am suggesting here, sir, for this? I am suggesting for this one name that is called as RR ITEC underscore source underscore model. I am suggesting. Please try to provide same thing. RR ITEC underscore source underscore model. Okay. This RR ITEC source model technology is what? It is coming from Oracle database or DB2 database, or what is that? Technology. The technology we need to select here. It is a Oracle database. It is coming. So select that one. And corresponding logical schema is what? Your source is available in the SCOT logical schema or TDB logical schema. SCOT logical schema. So we are selecting the SCOT. Once it is completed, this is what I am trying to ask. Provide below information. Click on save. Click on reverse engineer. Okay. Whenever you click on the reverse engineer, all the tables whatever available, it is coming here. If you think like I don't want all the things. At that moment you need to take help of what, sir? Select reverse engineering. You need to take help. And also we need to provide here one filter. We need to provide in the reverse engineering. I am trying to provide here filter. What is the filter, sir? Suppose you are interested on only starting with the E letter you are interested. Then provide here in the reverse engineering we are providing E percentage. Then go to the select reverse engineering. What are the tables are qualified you want to understand? You can understand here. New data sources. What are the new data sources are available? Okay, and any new data sources are there, sir? Existing data sources. Any existing data sources are there? No. Objects to the reverse engineering. Everything is as of now I don't have any data source inside this one. Yes or no, sir? I need to take from the database only. That is the reason we need to select this option. Then with the qualification of the E percentage, these are the two names are qualified. Out of these two things also you are interested in only EMP. Then you can select only EMP and you can go for reverse engineering. Suppose if I click on this reverse engineer, then click on S, then what is going to happen here? Only EMP table is came here, nothing else. If I want, let us say, I want to give some other filter, let us say D I am giving here. I am giving D I am giving. I am giving D I am giving. Then I am going for the select reverse engineering. What is came? DEPT. If I select this DEPT, go for the reverse engineer, then automatically the DEPT also coming here. So whatever you want to import it, only those things you can import it. Need not import all the tables whatever available in particular schema. If you click on this reverse engineer means what, sir? It is going to take all the tables is going to take it. All the tables is going to take it. Okay, I am trying to remove this filter whatever available. I am keeping here percentage. Once I kept percentage, then I am going for reverse engineer blindly. I am clicking on that one. Then automatically what is going to happen is all the tables one by one it is going to appear here. One by one tables, all the tables came here. All the tables came here. Okay, you people understand this point. That's what I did here. I provided all the information here and I went for click on reverse engineer option whatever available. Click on reverse engineer. Then observe all the tables whatever available. Similarly, create one more data model with the name of RR ITEC target model. Give one more name RR ITEC target model and try to do the reverse engineering. First try to minimize this one. Click on the minus symbol and minimize it. And right click on the same folder. Then go for new model. And give the model name as already copied the name. You can paste over there. Now select the technology. This technology also what's Oracle only, you can select it. And logical schema is what? TDBU is your logical schema, select it. And we need to go for the reverse engineering. Click on directly reverse engineer. Click on S. Then automatically all the tables whatever available is trying to import here. And we can observe all the tables are came here. All the tables are came here. Dimension tables, fact tables, ODS tables, everything came. Okay, you people completed now. This is what we did. This is completed and we created two things we created. One is called as what, sir? Source model. Second is what, sir? Target model we created. From the source model to target model, we are going to move the data. Down the line, what, sir? Source is ready now, target is ready. From source to target, how to move the data, that's what the transformations we need to create down the line. To create that kind of transformations, we need to learn one more thing that is called as creating a project. How to create the project. And what is the project? A project is a collection of ODI objects created by user for a particular functional domain. Example, sales is one functional domain. Finance is one functional domain. Loyalty is one functional domain. For that we are creating different ODI objects. Now these objects are divided into folders, variables like this, etc. things are available. If you see this screenshot, here I have the objects. This is called as folder object, variable object. Next what, sir? Sequences, user functions, knowledge modules, markers. These all things are called as members of what, sir? Projects. Okay, if I want to create one project, very simple job, you can create it. I am going to the projects here. Okay, in this one nothing projects are available. Go to the new project, sir. Yes, that's correct. There I have option called as new project. Then you can provide test. As of now, give the test only name. Okay, I am not following the notes, right? That is the reason I am giving the test. If you go and see here, we got what's by default name is first folder. Even if you want to rename this one also, you can go and open this one. and you can rename whatever way you want it. Okay, you want to rename as, let us say, RR ITEC you want, you can rename like that. Finally, you can save it and you can close this one, you can close this. Now tell me, inside this one we have packages, mappings, reusable mappings, procedures. These all things we are going to learn down the line. And variables, sequences, user functions, these all things are available under the project. So inside the folder, what are the objects are there, sir? Packages, mappings, reusable mappings, procedures. In fact, in case of ODI 11G, mapping is known as interface. Mapping is known as interface. And there is no concept of what, sir? Reusable interfaces in 11D. Sorry, ODI 11G. Reusable mappings is introduced in 12C only. Reusable mapping is introduced in 12C only. And the terminology also, was known as interface. This was known as interface. In 11G, it was known as interface. Now only we are calling it as mappings. So if people understand one point here, that point is called as a project is a collection of ODI objects created by users for a particular functional domain. The objects are, one is folder, variable, sequence, knowledge modules, etc. Next point. A folder is a hierarchical grouping beneath a project and contain other folders and objects. You may have other objects. If you want to create one more folder under this first folder, you can create the folder also. Every package, mapping, reusable mapping, and procedures must belong to what's a folder. Objects cannot be shared between projects. Except global variables, sequences, and user functions. I mean to tell, down the line, let us say you created one project, this one. You create one project, this one for this one. This one I am naming it as, let us say, for our understanding purpose, I given the name as what, sir? Sales. And I want to create here one more project I created here. This one I am saying as, let us say, finance. And I am trying to save this one. Now sales is available, finance is available. If I have one mapping here, if I have here one mapping, that mapping I want to utilize in the sales. Is it possible? No. So the objects cannot be shareable. The objects cannot be shareable from one project to another project. But let us say under this finance I have, let us say one more folder is available. Under this finance what, sir? One more folder is available. One more folder is available like this. Now I have here two folders are available, right? In this folder, whatever objects are available, I can share among what, sir? Other things also. So within the project, we can share the objects among folders, no problem. But one project to another project, what, sir? You cannot share it. That's what the limitation. However, in the bottom we have an option. That option is known as global objects are available. If I create something, a global variable I created, that means what, sir? In any project you can use it, no problem. If I create variable under the project I created, if I create the variable under what, sir? Under this project I created, that means what, sir? This can be utilized only in the finance. You cannot utilize in the sales. That's what the point I am trying to cover in this point. Objects cannot be shared between projects except what, sir? Global variables or sequences and user functions which I am showing here. Global variables, global sequences and user functions, these things. Okay, so yeah, remaining things also there. In the notes I didn't cover remaining objects, etc. I need to give. Next is what, sir? Objects within a project can be used in all folders. One object is available in a project that if I want to use in folder 1 or folder 2 or folder 3, I can use any folder, no problem. But scope is within the project. A knowledge module is a code template. As I said earlier, reverse engineering also one of the certain code is going to run back, and I said, right? Similarly, wherever you go for it, knowledge module means what, sir? It is a one code template. Containing the sequence of commands necessary to carry out a data integration task. So in previous case, I am trying to import it. That's what the task over there. Here I am trying to do some integrations. I am trying to do it. Next one. There are different knowledge modules for loading the data from source to target and integrating within the target. I want to integrate, let us say, SQL Server thing and Oracle things. I want to integrate it. Or we have first name and last name is available. I want to integrate it. Or I want to do the checking. Checking means what, sir? Let us say this constraint violations are happened or not. Primary key is there or not? Okay, primary key is there means the data, whatever it is coming, it is duplicate data is coming or unique data is coming. These all things will falls under checking. And we are trying to do a reverse engineering. Reverse engineering also one of the knowledge module. Like this other knowledge modules also available called as generalizing. What is generalizing? Come to understand down the line. This knowledge modules code will be executed at what time, sir? At runtime. At runtime, this knowledge module code will be executed. There are mainly how many types of knowledge modules are available? 6 types of knowledge modules are available. These are the things. Within the mapping, you can use 2 types of knowledge modules. One is called as LKM. LKM stands for loading knowledge module. What is that, sir? Loading knowledge module. We are trying to load from source to target. So assembles data from source data stores towards the staging area. Now IKM is what, sir? Integration. Uses a given strategy to populate the target data store from a staging area. So this is from source to staging area. This is from staging area to target. For example, I am trying to create here one mapping. I am trying to create here. Just see here. Don't try to understand what I am doing here. Just I am creating one mapping. I am right click on this mapping. Click on new mapping. Click on OK. Then I have here model. It is not responding. Wait a moment. Okay. I have a model here. This model I am trying to expand it. Then here source is available. The source I am taking, let us say, employee table I am taking. And in the target I have, let us say, ODS underscore employee table is available. ODS is nothing but my staging table. ODS underscore employee table I am taking. Then I am trying to connect, let us say, one column to column I am connecting here. Let us say date ID is available. The date ID I am connecting towards a date ID here. Let us say I connected something like this. Date ID to date ID. Okay. Something like, let us say something I connected here. If I go and see your overview tab and physical tab here, what is happening, sir? These 2 things are joining things. Something is happening or not, sir? Some flow is happened here. Now, this flow, whatever available, the source is there, and if you go and see in the extraction options, here I can see some kind of knowledge modules are running here. Advanced tab. Here what is happening, sir? Some knowledge modules are running. Automatically knowledge modules will be mapped for it. Okay, we'll try to understand more about it after few minutes. We'll try to understand more about it. As of now, you people understand one point. That point is what, sir? LKM for the source to staging area. IKM for the staging area to target. IKM is for the staging area to target. So IKM stands for integration knowledge module. CKM, check things. Suppose let us say checks data in a data store for errors statically or during an integration process. For example, I have one of the condition. That condition is phone number must be 10 digits, sir. Phone number must be what, sir? 10 digits. That's what my condition. It is going to check that condition is correct or not. If it is correct, incoming record is having the 10 digits, is going to push into the target. If having the 9 records, it is going to push into the error table. That kind of functionality is done by CKM, check knowledge module. RKM, just now we done that one. That is called as what, sir? Reverse engineering knowledge module. JKM is generalizing, sets up a system for changed data capture to reduce the amount of data that needs to be processed. Suppose I loaded January month data from OLTP to OLEP. Whenever you are loading in February from OLTP to OLEP, it won't load again January month data. It's going to load what, sir? Only February month data. Whenever I am loading March month data, it's going to load only what, sir? March month data. Even though in my OLTP January, February, March is available, it is not going to load the January, February, March again into the OLTP. In that way it has to work means I need to go for JKM, generalized knowledge module. That is mainly for the purpose of change data capture. Whatever data is changed, only that data I am trying to capture into the OLTP. Whatever extra data is came into the OLTP, only that data I am going to load into the target. Now SKM is nothing but it is something data services, sir. Data service means deploys data services that provides access to data in data stores. Suppose we have one language, that language is called as WSDL, Web Service Definition Language. That kind of language we want to utilize means I need to go for SKM. Okay, Data Service Knowledge Module. SKM stands for Data Service Knowledge Module. Here only Service Knowledge Module, that means actually it is called as what, sir? Service Knowledge Module, but we are taking the data, that is the reason we are naming as Data Service Knowledge Module. Okay. Now what is your understanding is, let me recap clear. We understand one point, that point is what, sir? A project is nothing but it's a one functional domain. A project is nothing but what, sir? One functional domain. It may be sales functional domain, or it may be finance functional domain, or it may be loyalty functional domain, and number of things. Whenever we create a project, under project we have a number of folders, a number of variables, a number of sequences, user functions. These are things are available. And a folder is one of the object in the project. Inside this folder we have the packages, mappings, reusable mappings, and what's that? Procedures are available. And we used to use in this one knowledge module. Knowledge module is nothing but a code template. These knowledge modules are 6 types are available. One is called as LKM, IKM, CKM, RKM, JKM, SKM. These all things we try to understand down the line in our course. Let us move on to the next one, that is called as some of the KMs are. These are the KMs I shown here. LKM file to where we are moving, sir? It is a database we are moving. LKM file to what we are moving, sir? Oracle database we are moving. LKM file to SQL, Teradata. These all things are in LKM also. Again, technology wise different LKMs are there. If you are trying to move data from Notepad to Oracle database, then I need to use what, sir? LKM file to Oracle. If you are moving data from Notepad to Netezza, I need to use what, sir? LKM file to Oracle. Am I clear? Right. So LKM file to Oracle SQL loader, use Jython to run SQL loader via the operating system. Then much faster than the basic LKM file to SQL. Here LKM file to SQL is available, LKM file to Oracle is available, right? So both you can use it, any one thing you can use it, no problem. But performance wise, which is faster, sir? LKM file to Oracle is faster. Wherever you see SQL loader that is performance wise is very good, sir. Am I clear? Right. Next one is available here, LKM Oracle to Oracle, loads from Oracle data server to Oracle data server, uses what, sir? Oracle database links it is going to use. CKM Oracle enforces logical constraints during data load. Suppose check constraint, it may be unique constraint, or it may be something else. Okay, those all things is going to check it out. Automatically captures the error records. Whatever error records are available, it is going to capture it. Next one is available, that is called as markers. What do you mean by markers? A marker is a tag that we can attach to any ODI project to help organize your projects. What is the meaning is? Let us say you developed here one mapping. Inside this one, I am saving it. Okay, save it. Then I have here one mapping is available here. Okay, in this mapping, let us say 30% is completed. Then I can do what, sir? Add marker. Then what, sir? Progress. Then I can give what, sir? 35% it is completed. Like that I can add the progress, I can add it so that it is going to show what, sir? Progress is 35% I completed. Or the project is going in a bad mode, it is going. Let us say, so priority is first priority you want to give. You can give the first priority. Or you want to give some kind of smiley things. If situations is going bad, you can give this kind of things. So some kind of marker you can add over there so that you come to understand what is the status. You can create your own markers also, you can create it. I mean to say, I mean to say, here I have the markers are available. By default, we are getting three things: priorities, progress, next what, sir? Smileys. If you want to create something else, you want to create. Let us say I am right clicking, then go for new marker group. Then I am giving here. Okay, live go something I given. Okay, in this one, the order is equal to the position where I want that is what the order means. Let us say 0, I am giving the order. So that first position will appear. Priorities is what, sir? First folder is as of now it is available. This priorities, if you go and see it, right click, open it. The priorities order is what, sir? That is the reason it is coming in the first position. Progress is what, sir? Second it is coming. But I want whatever I am about to create, that one I want in the first position. That is the reason I given here 0. Then I am creating here some kind of things here. Icon is equal to green. Whenever project going in what, sir? Project going good. Then I am giving here project good. Then I am giving one more thing here, flag. That flag is, let us say, red. This one I am giving here, let us say, project going in bad mode. So I am giving the bad over there. And the data type of this one is, let us say, string is the value what I provide. So I am providing string is a value. Like this I can create different things. I can create it. Once I create it, I can save it. Then I got here what, sir? Live go is the one thing. And this one I want to attach to your project. Finance project is going, let us say, in a bad mode. Then I can go and I can add here, add marker, live go, then what, sir? Project is bad. And suppose sales project is going in good mode, then I can go and I can add a marker. That marker is what, sir? Sorry. This marker we created, where we created, sir? Within the finance only we created, right? You cannot utilize in the sales. That is the reason it is not appearing here. The objects cannot be shareable among projects, If I want, that means that everything I need to create here also. Am I clear? Or else you need to create the markers where, sir? Global markers, so that I can utilize wherever I want. Okay, let us go and see some theory points here. Some theory points are: a marker is a tag that we can attach to any ODI object to help organize our projects. Markers can be used to indicate progress and the review status or the life cycle of an object. How it is going on, we come to understand. Graphical markers attach an icon to the object, whereas non-graphical markers attach numbers, strings, or dates. So in priority 1, priority 2 is available, right? Previously whatever I attached is, this is a graph only, yes or no, sir? Okay, if I want to attach only some number I want to attach, I can go for the priority things are available, I can go and I can attach it. Add marker, priorities, then I am giving here priority 1 I am giving. What happens, sir? Some number is attached here. Multiple markers also can attach, sir. Multiple markers also can attach it. Next, markers can be crucial for large teams, allowing communication among developers from within the tool. So if a big team is available, I want to understand, I am a manager, I want to understand which project is going in what mode, or which mapping is in what stage it is available. 30% is completed, 40% is completed. I need not ask each and every developer, boss, tell me this mapping is complete up to what extent. I need not ask you. Directly I can go over there and I can see what is the status over there. Yes or no? Whenever we complete 40%, they are going to mark as a 40%. Whenever it is completed 60%, they are going to mark as a 60%. If I open ODI tool, then I come to understand how the projects are going on. Next, project markers are created in the markers folder under a project, can be attached only to objects within the same project. Global markers are created in the global markers folder in the others view, can be attached to models and global objects. Others view is this what the here you can create it. Now, process. Under designer navigator, click on new project, name it as RR ITEC project. We are trying to create one project here. For that I am trying to create these all things whatever just now I created. Finance I am trying to delete it, and also I am deleting the sales also. I deleted all the things. Now I want to create here one project. Let us go and try to create the project, sir. Project name also I want RR ITEC project, I want the name. This is what the project I am creating it. Okay, please try to create it. Click on the new. Yeah, close those all things. Now create the project, new project, and provide the name over there. Paste it. Save it. So successfully we created this one. If I want to rename this one, I can rename the folder. So click on save, right click on first folder, open, rename as RR ITEC and save it. Whatever first folder is available, the first, by default the name is coming as a first folder. I want to rename that as a RR ITEC. For that, go to the open, click on the open, top we have the open option, click on open. Then give the name as RR ITEC. Save it. That is saved. Okay, with this I am stopping here. Tomorrow we'll go on, we'll continue with the very important thing that is called as what, sir? Creating a mapping. I am going to load the data from employee table towards, sir, ODS employee table. I am going to load it. Very, very important. Don't miss tomorrow. Okay, let me recall whatever we discussed today. We started today our journey with what, sir? What we started? Model. We have started our journey with the creating the model. So a model is nothing but a group of metadata is called as model. And inside this model we learned one thing, that is important thing, that is called as reverse engineering. The reverse engineering is a mediator between the database and ODI. If you click on the reverse engineering, it is going to get the metadata from database to ODI. This reverse engineering is divided into two types. One is standard, second is customized. Standard means it is going to use the JDBC connections and getting the metadata. Customized means it is directly contacting the system tables and getting the metadata. That's what we learned in the model. Then we created the two models. We created one corresponding to source database, one corresponding to target database we created. Then we went for the projects. In the projects we understand project is nothing but one functional domain. Sales is the one functional domain, loyalty is the one functional domain, finance is the one functional domain. Like that we are going to create functional domain wise projects. Within the project we have different objects are available like folders, okay, variables, markers, like this, a number of things are there. Now inside this project whatever objects are available you cannot shareable among other projects. Inside this one we learned one thing that is called as KM. KM stands for knowledge module. Knowledge module is a code template. These knowledge modules are divided into 6 types. What are those? One is LKM, to load from source to staging area. Second is IKM, to load from staging area to data warehouse. Next is what, sir? What is that? JKM, generalized knowledge module. Next is what, sir? SKM, data service knowledge module. Next, sorry, CKM is nothing but check knowledge module. Next, one more thing is missed out. Sorry, service also covered. What is that? Web service is covered already. What is missed out? We already practically implemented that one, that only we missed it. What is that? RKM. What is that? RKM is the one from that time we are working on it, that only missed out here. So RKM stands for reverse engineering knowledge module. These are the 6 knowledge modules, very important things are available. Next we learned what is the marker. We learned marker is useful to understand the progress. If you want, you can create your own markers and you can do that. And we learned how to create the one project. We learned tomorrow we are going to understand how to create the mapping. Thank you.